Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out at the range today with heavy metal. Today we have another clay block video. Today we are comparing two of the lever action cartridges. The first being the 4570 government. Everybody loves a good 4570. And then secondly, Remington's brand new cartridge, the 360 Buckhammer. Let me tell you, I have taken deer with both of these cartridges and both of these exact rigs we have out here today. They will both take a deer, but gonna be interesting to see what happens on the clay. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna go back to 100 yards and we'll start clay block on a 4570. Then we'll go to the 360 Buckhammer and we'll see what happens. Quick, fun video. Should be pretty cool. Check it out. Back to the bench first with the 4570. Before we get back to the bench, I better show you our rigs here or somebody's going to get mad at me. Let's look at everything up close real quick. So, for our 360 Buckhammer, I'll give you a closer look here. 360 Buckhammer core locked. We have the 200 grain soft point loading, and we're flinging it out of a Henry, which has the tube load and the side load. And we got a 9-power Zoomy optic on there. But we're going to be flinging that 360 Buckhammer out of a Henry there. Now let's look at the 4570. And here's our 4570, the 405 grain loading. Big old chunk of lead, so about twice as the size of the blue light we're slinging. Actually a little bit more than twice the size of the 360 Buckhammer. We're slinging this out of a Marlin. I got that LPVO on there, and that one's got 8 zoomies on it, so we're going to max that thing out. 8 zoomies and 9 zoomies. Do our best to smack that clay right in the middle. That's a Marlin model 1895. I've taken deer myself with both of these rigs, and they both do the job fantastically. Enough yapping already. Let's go back to the bench at 100 yards, hit the clay with the 4570 first. Should be pretty cool. All right, here we go. 405 grain core locked 4570, 100 yards. See what happens to the clay. See if I can get it, eh? Hopefully I don't miss it on camera, eh? Looks like a pretty good little center smack. Let's go down there and check it out. All right, so coming up to the 4570 block of clay. This was the front. Honestly, there's more left over than I thought, but I think we got a pretty good little center hit there, I think. I'm out of breath from sprinting up here, y'all. But that's what's left. Took about half of the top off. Right down the middle. But definitely going to be interesting on the slow-mo. Now, let's grab that 360 Buckhammer and see what happens. It's a 200 grainer where the 4570 was a 405 grainer. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Let me go grab the 360 Buckhammer. See what happens on the clay. All right, here we go, back at 100 yards. Clay on the 360 Buckhammer. Let's see what we get here. Ho! We definitely got it. It's still raining clay. Oh my goodness, I'm not kidding. There was clay raining for like 5 seconds. But from back here, it looks like the 360 Buckhammer slapped that clay quite a bit harder than that 4570. But let's run up there and see. All right, guys, you saw the footage. I saw it here live action with my own eyeballs. I think the wind definitely goes to the 360 Buckhammer. Let's look at the clay. So, there's what's left of the 360 Buckhammer, and there's what's left of the 4570. Definitely took the top off the 4570 block, but this 360 Buckhammer piece of clay entirely misshapen, whereas that 4570 you're like, oh, that used to be a square. This is just about completely pancaked out. Lots of energy being slapped on this baby. Quite a bit faster. Ballpark, this one's going 700-800 feet per second faster than that one, and this one's half the weight of that one. But I think the proof is in the video. When we're talking about slapping some clay, I think the 360 Buckhammer wins today. But there you have it, guys. Clay blocks versus these lever action cartridges, the 360 Buckhammer and the 4570 government. Let me tell you, I've taken a lot of deer, more deer than I can remember, and when I'm given the option, I tend to choose speed over bull-like grain, meaning between these two, if we were going out chasing some whitetails, I would probably pick the speedier one. Now, like I said, I have taken deer with both of these cartridges. There's some of those videos are up on the channel if you want to go check them out. 4570 versus deer, 360 Buckhammer versus deer. Out of these two, and kind of based on some of our results here today, if we're going out chasing whitetails, I'd probably pick that 360 Buckhammer over that 4570. But hey, there you have it. 360 Buckhammer versus 4570 government on the clay blocks. Lever action fans, appreciate y'all watching, and everybody else appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you're subscribed, got all those notifications on. We got new videos coming out every day. Appreciate y'all. We got the best viewers on the interwebs. Stay tuned for a whole lot more really fun videos. Appreciate y'all. Hoodoo!